Welcome back to FrogComposband with our Demigod Warrior. So last time we did a couple of dungeons. We did Labyrinth and got a Rod of Recall, and now we're at the entrance to Camelot. So I don't think I'll do Camelot just yet. I'm gonna recall out and go back to the town and do some quests maybe. Here's another overworld unique. I don't think I've ever actually seen this guy before. Let's kill him. Wow, he's tough. Anyway, he's dead now. Let's heal up a bit. Rest up and just recall back to town. So I can actually show off now that thing I mentioned in the first video, because I don't want to walk all the way back to town. I'll pick up those actually. I don't want to walk all the way back to, oh god. Okay, here we go. I don't want to walk back to town because it'll take a while. So what I can do is instead just recall to Warren's and then just walk out. And now I'm back at Outpost. So let's go to Morivant and restore our stats and drop off some things. And I think we'll do Tengu and Death Swords now. So in this quest, there's a room full of these Death Swords, which are stationary monsters, and also these Tengu are in here, and they can teleport you away. And what can happen in this quest is they will teleport you next to a Death Sword, and then the Death Sword will attack you and you'll die, because they have plus 20 speed and they hit quite hard. So I want to stay on the outside, take out these gelatinous cubes, and then just let the Tengu come to me and hopefully kill them before they actually teleport me. I don't want to light up the room because it will probably wake up some of these jellies. So once I've taken out these two, I'll light up the room then and we can go from there. So I saw just then that the door opened, so at least one of the Tengu is awake and is now coming our way, so at this point I will light up. And I'll just wait here for a bit. There he is. Okay, this is a bit annoying. So I mentioned that you can sometimes manually position where you're targeting and hit things that you can't auto-target. And I can't do it in this case because I can't actually move the target reticule beyond the bounds of the level. Up and down, I guess. So this level is limited in space vertically, and I can't actually move the target far enough up that it'll hit this guy. But that's no big deal. So there are 3 Tengu left, and they're all asleep. So I'll probably just go around and fight these other jellies. Oh, didn't notice that guy. Okay, all the Tengu are gone now. So this is a lot safer. So now I can just kill all of these death swords and we're done. I should have done this probably earlier. I'm going to set up a macro. So the way I did that is I hit the at key, so shift 2, and then I'm just going to create a macro, put it on F1 for firing at the nearest monster, which just makes things a little bit more convenient. And actually I can save that so that I don't have to redo it every time I restart the game. So when you kill death swords, they drop a random weapon, which can sometimes be good. This is kind of interesting. So this gives plus 12% to my life multiplier, and it does give minus 4 to intelligence, but I don't care about intelligence on a warrior. Although also on a warrior, I probably would rather wield a better weapon than this. So this sort of weapon is good on low health characters like a mage or something, although that minus 4 int would be annoying on a mage. Maybe on like a sorcerer, or actually no, because then you get icky wield and yeah, I don't know. This is probably good for some sort of class, because it does have that plus 12 life multiplier, but I'm not going to pick it up. Okay. We missed one of our bolts down there. And aside from that, there's nothing I want. So let's turn that quest in. We get a Ring of Protection, Darken Confusion. I'll probably wear that instead of the Resist Fire Ring, especially because I'm about to do the next quest, and I know that there's monsters in here that can confuse me. The Mimic's Treasure. This quest is probably easier than Tengu and Death Swords, and it can have pretty good loot sometimes, so it's worth doing. Well, I don't know if I want to drop off this Ring of Fire actually. I'll just drop it off. I have potions of resist heat and cold if I need it. Actually, I probably want to clear up some space in my inventory just in case there is good stuff in this quest. So I lit up the room there because everything in this quest is already awake. So these guys you can see can confuse, and this thing can summon monsters. So I want to kill these as fast as I can. These lurkers don't do anything dangerous except for hit you, so I can leave them until the very end. I want to take out anything that can summon first. Okay, these guys can't summon. So I want to take out the chest mimics first if I can. Let's quaff resist heat and cold because they're all casting Frostbolt. Ah, there you go, he actually summoned something, but we just killed it right away. And there we go, everything dangerous is now dead. Soft leather armor of elemental protection. So our current one gives us acid and poison. This one will give us electricity, fire and poison. I'll pick that up, but I'll probably just keep on wearing our current one. Rods of Pesticide are useful against monsters that breed. So monsters that breed typically have low health, and this one does very low damage to all monsters in sight. But we've already done Sewer, and I'm not going to bother picking it up. Here's another Rod of Recall, which is better than our current one, so let's pick that up. And again, because I changed my Gaminator settings last time, it is already auto-inscribed the way I like it. This row, Acid, Fire and Cold. We don't have cold resistance. So I think maybe I will wear this over our Metal Scale Mail. So you can see now that we've covered everything except for poison. And poison, we have mushrooms of cure poison, so it doesn't matter too much. Another Morgul weapon. I'm not going to pick it up because it aggravates. Okay, well this is a straight up upgrade. So this is a full plate armor of the Uruk-hai, and these always resist base, and when I say resist base I mean acid, electricity, fire and cold, and then they have a random high resistance. So your base resistances, I guess poison actually counts as a base resistance. Your base resistances are acid, electricity, fire, cold and poison, and then the high resistances are pretty much everything after that in this first little bit, so like light, dark, up to fear, I guess. So let's put that on. They also usually have a bonus to strength and a negative bonus to intelligence. Sometimes they can also boost your dex and con, I think. But yeah, that's a pretty good armor. So now we've got acid, electricity, fire and cold covered. Still no poison, but again we've got the mushrooms, and we do now cover shards from our armor as well. So we might not need to carry around our elemental ring, which we paid 40 grand for, which is a bit of a shame. Looks like that's all the loot. So that was pretty good. We got that good armor out of it. Actually, I'm never going to wear these now. I can just drop them. And I can drop off this ring, because we might actually want that in the future. And I'll drop off the Rod of Recall with less charges. The next quest in that line, Dark Elven Lords. This one isn't really worth doing, but in terms of getting loot out of it, I can't remember what the reward is, probably just another ring. That ring we got just then, resist poison and see invisible, which I'm not too fussed about. I'll probably just keep that confusion ring on. We will do that quest right now though, because we may as well finish off the Thieves Guild quest line, and this is the last one. So the only thing to worry about here, I guess, are these stone giants and these dwellers on the threshold who can summon monsters. So let's go kill those as quick as we can. One of them woke up. This one in the middle, so let's kill him first. And there we go. We finished our quest. Okay, it's an Amulet of Trickery, which has Nexus resistance on it, so we'll put it at home. Nexus resistance is not really necessary, but it's nice to have. There aren't many monsters in the game that breathe Nexus for high damage, so you can usually get around it. So what do I want to do now? I might go do a little bit more of the arena. I'll pick up this quest here, Troll Slayer. I usually wouldn't pick this quest up, it's another dungeon one. So this one makes 10 Olog spawn on level 30 of Troll Cave, and Ologs can throw boulders, which is shards damage. So if I can find trolls, they throw boulder for 105 damage, and that's through our resistance. So when you recall a monster, it takes into account your current resistances. So really they throw boulder for more than that, which is pretty dangerous. So if I didn't, actually I might have still done it because I got that ring. But usually I wouldn't actually pick up this quest until after I'd finished Troll Cave, because I don't want to have to deal with 10 Ologs on one of the levels. Yeah, let's go to Thalos and do more of the arena. And possibly also Ginny's Cabin. And maybe the next quest from the Royal Lyceum. Carrying Crawler I can do now, I've got free action, and it's going to die to like 1 bolt anyway. Okay, 2 bolts. So I could have done that earlier, but it's probably better to wait until you have free action just in case. I'm kind of low on bolts. So that angel hit us with amnesia, which just makes you forget the level. But we're in the arena, so it doesn't matter at all. He drops a rod of detect monsters, but we have detection, so we don't care. Spirit Naga is invisible, so I think it is at least. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I put my cap of See Invisible at home, and I forgot. Okay, that's kind of bad. Hopefully we can just kill him anyway. Okay, cool. Basilisk breathes poison and can paralyze you. We don't have poison resistance, but we do have the mushrooms of cure poison. He's also fast. Yeah, poison 91. And he didn't even do it. Mithril Golem is like the Iron Golem, but it's harder. This one is a bit tricky if you're a mage, because it has reflection and all of your bolt spells will just reflect off it. But it doesn't resist acid, so if you have acid bowl, or I guess some other element that it doesn't resist in a bowl form, you can just use that. He does stun you on hit, so if you are a mage you want to steer clear of him. Shadow Drake, they breathe nether and they are surrounded by darkness, but they don't breathe nether for very much, I don't think. So you'll probably die pretty quickly. Oh, it's invisible as well. Okay, we killed it anyway. He drops a 1 of Confused Monster. I'll pick that up. Just in case our staff burns and our better wand gets destroyed, I guess. Ogre Shaman. This guy is worth killing. So if you think you're going to die to something before him, and you do a bit of a risky play and just fight it anyway, it's probably better not to do that, because he's probably the best guy in the early arena that you can kill, because he drops a Scroll of Acquirement. I think sometimes he can actually drop more than one. The Biclops off fight, he, again, like the Hill Giant and the Stone Giant, he throws Boulder. We do have Shards resistance, so it's a little bit less dangerous. This guy drops a Potion of Self-Knowledge. So I don't think I've talked about this at all. In this game, as opposed to an Angband, your stats have random limits. So they can range from 1870 to 18130, although across the board they average out to 18100. And we also have a life rating, which you can see there is 23 out of 76. So your life rating is kind of additional health on top of your regular health that you get. So if you have a low life rating, when you get to level 50, so for example, at level 50 I'll have whatever health I have from being a warrior and from my race. And I'll also have 23 health on top of that. But you can have potentially up to 76 health on top of that. Because I'm a warrior and I have high health already, I don't really care about my life rating. I do care more about the limits of my stats. Strength is at 110. There are a lot of strength increasing items in the game, so that doesn't matter even if it's kind of low. Dex is the worst it could possibly be, 1870. So I might re-roll just to get that high, but my con limit is the best it could possibly be, which is pretty good, so maybe not. Anyway, we won't need to worry about re-rolling for a while because we don't have a potion of new life yet. I'm going to put the scroll of acquirement at home immediately so it doesn't get destroyed by anything. I'll pick up the cap of seeing and the boots of levitation as well in case we need them. I won't need levitation for arena, but I might need seeing again. I think this guy might be invisible. He breathes light and darkness, I think. So, well, this is a bit of a... No, actually, we still get light resistance from our gloves. So it doesn't matter that we took off the helm that had light resistance on it. Yeah, he breathes light and darkness, and he's not actually invisible. Oh wait, no, he is invisible. I can't read. Oops. There we go, he's dead. He drops the Scroll of Rune of Protection. Halfling Slinger, not a problem. Elder Thing. I want to kill this guy as well. Because he drops a Staff of Cure Wounds. He does poison damage, which we can eat the Mushroom of Cure Poison to get out of. He summons, but nothing summons in the arena. And that's about it, really. He's not too dangerous. There we go, Staff of Cure Wounds. That's nice to have. A mature multi-hue dragon. I probably could kill him. I don't know if I want to because, well, we do have 2 sources of fire resistance. So he's unlikely to destroy any of our staves. I might go back home, drop off the scroll, and that's all I want to drop off. I might grab this ring of resist fire. So with 3 sources of resist fire, there's no chance that he can destroy our staves. He breathes a lot of poison damage, more than our max health, but we can cure out of it. So whenever you get poisoned, you always have 1 turn to do something before it actually kicks in and starts hurting you. Okay, he went down, but he did more damage to me than I would have liked. I won't fight the Eden yet. We can have a look at him though. Where is he? Yeah, I'm right on him. Actually, maybe we could. Well, I don't know. I'll just leave it. Okay, so he's another high health, hard hitting, boulder throwing enemy. But I'll leave it for now. So what quest do we have? I might go do the Genie quest. I'll put on this ring again and drop the fire one at home. So in this quest there are a bunch of elementals. Huh. I didn't actually realise that these guys had acid instead of shards. But the most dangerous guy is the Genie, and he's dangerous because he can summon monsters. And he can sometimes summon something really bad. He's also plus 20 speed, and we don't have any potions of speed left. I do resist confusion now, so... actually these are air spirits, not air elementals. Here's an air elemental. Yeah, so he can hit to confuse, but we do resist confusion now, so it's less likely to happen. I'm gonna make a beeline for the Genie and hopefully get to him before he wakes up. Got him. Actually, I might check out the black market. 6 potions of speed, so I should have checked that out before I actually went in there. Anything else? Not really. Nothing I can afford anyway. And the reward for Genie's Cavern or Cyclops Cavern, if you got that one instead, is a random artifact, Fëanorian lamp, which is good. So we can ditch our regular old brass lantern, not have to worry about fuel again. So what does this give us? Resist dark. Ah, okay. Maybe this isn't that good. It also has permanent darkness on it. So this would be really nice if I was playing a ninja. I never get permanent darkness lights when I'm playing a ninja. But I actually do want light as a warrior. So I think I'm actually just going to swap back to our regular old lantern, sadly. The old watchtower has a bunch of vampires in it. I do have hold life on that blessed sword of kill dragon that we got, but I don't think I'll do the old watchtower just yet. I might do tidy the laboratory. These disenchanter molds I don't want to step next to in case they ruin our equipment. This quest is good if you're a magic user because it always has a Rod of Clarity here. And it's got a bunch of wands laying around, which I don't think we'll bother picking up because our bolts are too good. Although yeah, we do need to get more of them. I'll pick up this Staff of Illumination if I can get rid of something. I'll drop the acid ball. Because at the moment we've only got it on our lantern, and we will probably swap out the lantern at some point. The reward for this one is a set of gloves. They're quite bad this time. Sometimes the slaying bonus isn't that bad, and it's nice to have the bonus to magic devices. So yeah, Gloves of the Wizard, +1 to int and devices, -1 to strength and con, resist confusion, and they have a slaying malus on them. So these are worth it if you're a wizard, and they're also sometimes worth it if you're not a wizard, because the +1 to devices is pretty good. So in Angband, when you have high device skill, I think it increases the damage of your devices, but that's not the case in FrogComposband. High device skill only reduces the failure rate, but that's still good. What can I drop? Will this stay here if I drop off stuff? Hopefully. I mean, it's no big deal if I miss out on that, because I'm probably never going to wear it, to be honest. But I like hoarding things. Yeah, okay, it stays. And the next quest is Basilisk Cave, which I'm not going to do for a while. This has greater basilisks in it as well, which breathe poison and darkness for a lot of damage. So, where do I want to go? We might do Camelot. Actually, I can probably drop off these boots of levitation until we actually need to go somewhere that requires levitation. So Camelot, unlike most of the dungeons we've done so far, can actually be kind of dangerous, but I'm still going to dive for most of it. I'm mostly interested in the night uniques that you can find here, because they drop good stuff usually. So here's our first one, and I think he's the weakest one. It's okay. So what can he do? He can teleport, blink, he can summon more knights, and he can hit kind of hard. So the later knights have some additional effect on hit, so some of them I think can blind you or confuse you. It's good to be aware of that just in case you're missing the resistance that they hit for. Okay, he's still asleep. He's faster than us, but that's not a problem. He's not too much faster. Let's quaff heroism and just hit him. He teleported away. And we don't see him, so he teleported kind of... Oh, okay, there he is. Usually when enemies teleport away, they won't teleport too far away. And if you move around a little bit and detect, you can find them pretty quickly. I'm not going to chase him down because he'll probably just come to us anyway. Let's clear out the rest of this level while we're looking for him. And there we go, we've killed him. And he dropped a light crossbow of the hunter. These weapons are good because they have some form of telepathy on them. If you're really lucky, it has straight out telepathy. In this case, it has sense animals and sense demons, and also +2 to stealth. And aside from that, it's just a decent crossbow, as opposed to our current one, which is a +1 crossbow. So let's wear that. These guys are all in a group, so let's use our 1 to 5 all. I think we got all of them. Sometimes a shop will spawn in the dungeon, and it can have good stuff in it. So this one has 5 potions of healing, which I'll definitely buy, and a potion of resistance. This ring of wizardry has telepathy on it, but I can't afford it. It looks like that's the whole level. Let's just check out what this armor over here is before we leave. It's not likely to be anything good because we just got the level feeling. What a boring place. Here's another knight, so Galahad, and this one can terrify and confuse and blind, and he's plus 14 speed. So he could be annoying to kill. Let's give it a shot anyway. We do resist confusion from our ring. We can resist fear through quaffing heroism. So the only thing he can do to us is blind us. Actually, we're still wearing our cap of seeing, and that has resist blindness on it. So we should be fine just fighting him. Let's quaff speed, quaff heroism, and let's shoot him. Okay. He summoned knights, and the knights he summoned were uniques. So Sir Gawain and Sir Lancelot. I'm just going to teleport away. Some of the knights can follow teleport, but they didn't that time. Oh, more knights. Sir Gareth. Where's he? He looks easier. We can probably kill him. We're still fast. Hopefully that lasts. So he summoned knights, but he only summoned regular knights. Although these are still dangerous. Okay, we killed him. Ooh. Potion of strength from that young white dragon. So what are we at for strength? 1890. Once you get close to the limit, which is 110 for us, your stat gains start to slow down. So we might not actually get a full point out of increasing strength at this point. So it's worth increasing something else like Dex or Con, or maybe Charisma. If we find potions though, I can just quaff them. That's worse than our current shield. This short bow of accuracy, I'll pick that up in case we find good arrows. These arrows are okay, I guess. Yeah, I'll pick them up. And we feel strangely lucky, so there's probably something decent on this level. It might actually be the spear, which I don't care too much about because our saber's better, I think. Here's Sir Gawain again. Let's see if we can kind of bait. Okay, he teleported next to us, or blinked next to us, so let's quaff speed. He hits to confuse, but let's quaff heroism anyway. He blinked away. Okay, got him. So Lancelot, can we kill him? He has an aura of retaliation, so every time we hit him, he's going to hit us back. And he's plus 15 speed, although we are hasted at the moment. I can try fighting him, and if things go badly, I can just teleport away. Actually, I don't think he does have follow teleport, so teleporting away is safe. Although I don't want to fight and get breathed on at the same time. Let's phase away and cure up a bit. Let's phase away again. Got him. And he dropped a file of Galadriel, which we'll pick up. So this is pretty much a lantern of illumination that never runs out of fuel and gives you resistance to dark. The searching also will help with seeing invisible monsters. Elemental arrows. We can carry these in our quiver actually, to save on inventory space. Set of leather gloves of Pippin. Dex and speed, -1 strength. I'd probably prefer to keep these free action gloves on, but I'll pick them up anyway. And here we have an artifact, leather scale mail. So this gives us resistance to acid confusion in shards, which is good, and to speed. But I'd rather have resistance to base from our plate armor of the Urukai. Yeah, so I'll pick that up, but I won't wear it. What can I drop? Let's just use this potion of giant strength, so I remember to actually use it. Wow, we're dying. And I would like to kill Sir Galahad, but our inventory is full. And if you drop something good, I don't know what I would drop. Actually, I can drop these scrolls of magic mapping. And I can drop our food if we need more. I'm going to move out of line of sight, so hopefully he doesn't summon anything. Oh, he's not following. Okay. That Camelot Knight dropped the Stone of Law. Let's teleport. I don't want to phase there because I could have ended up in that big room. I think there is an upper limit on how many Camelot lights can be killed before they just aren't able to spawn anymore. So if we keep at this long enough, he will run out of stuff to summon. But the question is, can I be bothered? And the answer is yes. Got him. So he summoned Camelot Knights up here, but I don't see any nearby. So maybe we've already hit that limit. Yeah, I don't know where that one that he summoned went. Let's recall that. So let's drop off all these artifacts we don't need just yet. I might not bother carrying around this cap anymore, because we do have resistance to light from our gloves, and +1 strength and con isn't really that great. We've got plenty of gold, and our equipment could be better. So in town, you can pay to improve the quality of your equipment here at the armor shop, or armor, whatever it is, fighter's hole. So let's see, it costs 955 to improve it by +1. I can't remember if it's cheaper. I think it might be cheaper over here. Okay, it's more expensive. Even though these both offer the same service, it's worth checking both, because as you can see, they offer different prices. Let's just enchant it as much as we can. So we're over 100 AC now, which is decent. Let's go back down to Camelot. Well, let's check the shop first, actually. Don't really need anything from there. And this hasn't oh, hang on, it has restocked. So there are ones of teleport over here, which I want. This one's power 22, power 23, and it has more charges, so let's buy that one. It also has wands of stone to mud, which I'll buy, just for convenience. And that's about it for the moment. So if you want, you can go around to all the different towns and check all of the black markets every time that they restock, but it's a little bit tedious, so I won't bother. Okay, there's a Camelot Knight there, so I don't know why that one that Gawain or Galahad or whatever summoned didn't actually pop up, because that one obviously spawned. And right after we bought a wand of stone to mud in the store, here's one just lying on the ground, which is typical. There's a bunch of energy hounds over here. We do have double resist electricity, so I'm not worried about them. Although it is technically still possible for them to destroy our wands, because we only have 2 sources, not 3. I don't really want to use a resistance potion on them though. this guy down here is dangerous. So he can cast Chaos on us, which we don't resist at the moment. And you don't want to have Chaos casted on you because it can cause some bad effects. So let's just avoid him. The ultimate dungeon cleaner. We can kill that guy. Fur Cloak of Elemental Protection. I don't know, I think I'd rather have the stealth. Yeah. Potion of Dexterity. Don't care about that ring. Let's just recall out, rather than exploring that level anymore. We can just recall straight back. So I didn't drop off the second one of Stone to Mud, because if I want to dig a really long distance, it's good to have more charges. Joe the Living Trump. He also, so this is the first wanted monster we've seen, so if we killed him, he's guaranteed to drop a corpse, and we can turn that into a bounty office for a reward. But he'd also, like the Logris Master, he can cast Chaos on us, so I'm just going to teleport away rather than... Oh, we're actually kind of low on teleport. Should have bought more of that. In fact, I can just go to town right now to reset the level and get more teleport. Okay, there's no teleport here. We can go to Warren's and then from there to Outpost. And I'm going to buy this Scroll of Teleport level as well. So teleport level is a really good escape, and I always carry it. As soon as I see any, I always buy it and I always carry it. I inscribed it with !R so that I don't read it by accident. Bolg, son of Azog. So we can go kill him. He has an Orc Warlord with him who can summon more Orcs. Does he summon more Orcs? He doesn't. And he has Orc Warlocks, which have Netherbolt. But aside from that, I think we resist most of what they do. So let's go try and kill him. Actually, I should have checked. He does have Orc Diggers with him. So I want to take out the Warlord pretty quick. Okay, he's dead. We can confuse everything here. There we go, he's dead. And here's another unique. This guy isn't dangerous at all. There's a bunch of ghouls down there, but I don't know. I might be able to just kill Arthur, because we've already taken care of some of the more dangerous Camelot uniques. Oh, he's right there. So, Arthur resists all of the base elements, and he has reflection, so he can be quite annoying if you're a mage. He also hits kind of hard, and he can confuse us, but we do have resist blindness, we do have resistance to confusion, so we can just give it a shot and have a go at fighting. We've only got 2 potions of speed left. Teleported away. Can we see him? No. While we're here, maybe we can kill this guy as well. Sometimes I think this guy can spawn with disenchanted beasts, but it looks like that didn't happen this time, so I'm happy to go. Oh wait, no. They did spawn with him. They have weird mind. So, monsters with weird mind have a chance of not being detected through telepathy, which is why I didn't see them through my sense animals just then. That's too much of... well, it's asleep. 2 of them are awake though. Yeah, I'm just going to teleport away. I don't think I'll bother killing that guy just yet. We slowed down, we've only got 1 potion of speed left. Hopefully we can track down Arthur pretty quick. Okay, oh wait, no, that's not him. I don't want to fight her. Okay, here's Arthur. Let's duck around the corner. Quaff speed and heroism. Okay, there we go, we got him. So Arthur will always drop a shield, a mirror shield, and it can sometimes be pretty good. Hopefully that's the case this time. And we've conquered Camelot. Ah, cool. He also dropped Boots of the Golem, which are kind of rare. These do have a -1 to speed on them, and dex, but they also have +1 to strength and con, and a +3 to life multiplier, and resist poison and fear. So these are really good boots actually. I think I'm just going to wear these despite the -1 to speed. And the mirror shield this time was a mirror shield of endurance with +2 con on it, and I can't remember, do mirror shields always have resist light? I guess they do. Because that's not a part of the endurance ego. Our current shield is +5 to endurance, but it doesn't reflect things. So, and at this stage in the game where we're kind of low level, the bonus to health we get from more con isn't that significant anyway. So I'll just wear the mirror shield. I don't think it will... Okay, we went down about 20 health, but that's fine. Star Vampire. I think this is the first sanity blasting monster we've seen. So under there at the top, type sanity blasting. That means that while this is in line of sight, there's a chance every turn that we can suffer some bad effect like being confused or start hallucinating or lose intelligence or wisdom. So these monsters are a bit of a drawback to the power telepathy option. With regular telepathy, if you see one of these through telepathy, you won't get sanity blasted by it, but with power telepathy you can. Let's see if we can kill him pretty easily. And that's nice. this guy has come over to seek us out, and he's left behind his disenchanter beasts. Maybe I will try and kill Morgana, since we're already here. I can just shoot it with bolts, and we have reflection now, which makes it safer. Chaos Drake. I'm going to teleport him away. So what can she do? Yeah, so her offense, Whirlpool and Mana Bolt. With reflection, that's much less scary, because Mana Bolt, I think it still can go reflection, but it's a really low chance. So the only dangerous thing she can really do is Whirlpool. So we can try fighting her. The annoying thing is that she's shrouded in darkness, so without telepathy, we're going to have to guess at where she's standing. And that Jade Monk woke up. These guys can stun you. So let's back up a bit. And you can see he actually cast Lightning Bolt at us, but it bounced. And the second one bounced back and hit him. Oh, actually, I don't know. I don't know if I want to fight her, because I don't have any more speed. We can give it a try. It's not worth it. It would have been too annoying fighting her. Maybe later. Maybe we should go do Troll Cave now. Is anything... Oh. Boldor. Yeah. Well, I don't know. He's not too far out of the way, I guess. Potion of Charisma. Okay, that was worth it then. What a crappy club. So I said in Camelot that it was a little bit more dangerous and I wasn't going to dive, and then I ended up pretty much just diving anyway. And I'm going to do the same thing with Troll Cave. I'm going to dive to level 30 and do the quest there with the 10 logs. And then maybe I'll kill the Dungeon Guardian, or maybe I'll leave that for next time. Firehounds. They could destroy our staves. Let's teleport away. Fanorian lamp is like... I have Baldur's corpse with us. A Fanorian lamp is like the empty rings and amulets. We can reforge stuff onto it later. So I'll pick that up. We don't see any stairs down just yet. There we go. There's another unique. We can go kill him. And it looks like this is a little special room. We do resist poison now as well from our boots of the golem, which is nice. Makes these fiendish donkeys less annoying. He dropped a Rod of Illumination. I have Illumination now from the File of Galadriel, so I don't know. I'll pick it up, why not? And this stair will take us down to level 30. Be warned, this level is guarded by 10 Ologs. And there's one right near us. So even though we have shards resistance, I still don't want him to be throwing boulders at us, so I'll kind of wait until he comes up. There he is. And then we can just confuse him, because these guys don't resist confusion. He resisted, there we go. Another potion of charisma. So this might take a while because we're going to have to track all 10 Ologs down and they're spread out over the entire level. There's 2 more. Let's dig a better corner. In Orc/Troll Cave, there's these mountain chains which you can't dig through. So that can be useful if you have Orc Cave, because the boss of Orc Cave, I forget who it is, I think it's Azog, he comes with Orc Diggers usually, and if you make a kill hole towards him, they can ruin it. But if you find a good kind of configuration of these mountain chains, they can't dig through those, so that can be useful. He's stuck behind that ranger who's asleep, so let's shoot him. More potions of speed. We can't carry them because we've got too much crap. Let's drop mushrooms of fast recovery. Another one of Stone to Mud, which is better than this one, so let's drop that and pick up that. So I dug there because I saw that there was an Olog in this room, and if I didn't dig, he was going to path through this door and out this way, and then he'd be in this long corridor. Since I've opened this up, I think he should path through here instead. Yeah. There we go. Ooh, okay. So this is why I wouldn't do this quest without resistance to shards. You can see there he threw a large rock and stunned us and also broke a bunch of our potions. If we didn't have shards resist, that would have done a lot more damage. Let's see, because we're stunned, the fail rate on our Staff of Confused Monsters has gone up to 20%. So I'm going to quaff Curing and then do it down to 3. There we go, he's confused now, so now he's no longer dangerous. How many have we killed? 6, we got 4 left. And we haven't explored top right and bottom left. Also kind of bottom middle. So there's 2. Let's make a little kill hole again. The mountain chain is kind of screwing me over. Let's make it here. Oh, okay, so he shook off his confusion really quickly, I think. Is the other one not coming? Okay, he is, he's just slow. He resisted, we're still carrying our wand. There's one more down there, and then he should be the second to last one, right? Yeah. Hopefully the last guy is over here in the bottom left somewhere, because I don't really want to go trekking across the entire level. He's not. Let's go trekking across the entire level. And by trekking I mean reading scrolls. He's not up here either, so he must be down the bottom in that area. Yep, there he is, and there's also another unique who is not dangerous. I didn't actually confuse that guy. He was standing in kind of a bad place where I couldn't see him, but he could obviously see me because he threw a rock at us. But it worked out. I kind of want this ring for the Nexus resistance as a swap. We have some other source of resist Nexus at home, the Amulet of Trickery, but I think it's better to have it as a ring swap than an amulet swap. So let's kill this guy. Kill that dragonfly. No, he broke the door. Pretty buff dragonfly. And what can we drop so that we can carry this? We can just drop our food. We can always buy more food. Our ring of protection glowed white there. The colour that the ring glows means something, and I don't know off the top of my head what it means. I think maybe it means a town unique spawned. I'm not sure. I don't see any town uniques. Oh yeah, we've got this corpse as well. So up here is the bounty office, which has the wanted unique list. There's also a wanted monster per day, but I never bother with that. You get more money just from killing random stuff in the dungeon. So if we hand in our corpse, we get some potions of speed, which is nice. So let's drop off some stuff. Maybe we can just drop off this other Horn of Stone Mud to have a bit more space. And let's see if there's anything worth buying. Not really. Actually, we can hand in the quest and get our reward. I probably won't use a reward. I think it's like a helm of the Troll or something like that. Steel Helm of the Troll. Which gives us minus int and minus light resistance or vulnerability to light. It only gives us +1 strength and regeneration. It has a little bit of a slaying bonus on it, but I think I'd rather have the blindness helm, the cap of seeing. I'm never going to wear this actually, so let's just ditch it. The next quest is Giant Slayer, which is more dangerous. And it looks like, I haven't actually checked yet, but it looks like we have Snow Castle this game. So that's another dungeon that can vary from game to game. You'll either have Giant's Hole or Snow Castle. Snow Castle is a bit dangerous, a bit more dangerous I think than Giant's Hole. And this quest is to go to Snow Castle and kill 10 lesser titans. They can be pretty dangerous because they can summon monsters and they hit pretty hard. But like the Ologs, you can confuse them. So as long as they don't summon anything dangerous before you confuse them, you're set. Anyway, I think I've played for long enough now. So I think I'll call it here. Next time we might finish off the Troll Cave. See you then.